Hi guys, I'm back. Right, this is what I've got, look. Big, massive, long needle. So that I can get through these spines a bit easier. I'm just using some very lightweight embroidery thread because I didn't want to use my waxed covered linen stuff because I felt that was a bit too like stiff and it might tear the page, because I think what I would have done was sort of reinforce the holes that I've made with something. I'm not sure what, but you know, I probably would have if I'd have thought about it. Right, so we're going to do just a three sort of pamphlet stitch, whatever it's called, signature stitch things, so you know what you sew your signatures in. So all I've done is just threaded me one needle. Right, let's go for the big one first. Should I do the hard one that I said I'd be struggling to get into? This one. Right, so what I need to do, I'm going to take off the washi. So let's just get that off. I think when you tend to do it like that, it tends to come off easy. If you pull too sharp, sometimes it does rip some of the paper if you're not careful. Right, I haven't stuck that down real hard, you know, I didn't burnish it down too much. So let's just get all this rubbish out of the way so I can work. Right, let's just get all my bits over there out the way. So what I want to do is line it up. So which way did we go? It was that way, wasn't it? Yeah. So what we need to do is get that how you want it. So that's more or less the place I want it to be in. And what I'm using just to hold it in place while I get my needle through is some just giant paper clips. Just holding it like that. And because some of these pages are shorter than others, it's good to use these because they'll hold the whole lot down. Whereas if you was to just use a little paper clip, you know, a little bulldog, what they call bulldog clip, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't hold it. So let's flip it over now. Now, if this was an envelope, I would have opened it, you know, obviously, but it's not. I've got to push that over a little bit now, haven't I? Which way should I do it? Should I do it that way? Yeah, I'll just slope it over a bit, just so that I can get my needle in. It's a bit awkward because I've glued it down, see? This is why I'm not gluing them down. Right, so I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm not fussed about centres and, you know, where it should be. There we go, look, that's gone through easy. Right, now, actually I'm doing it the wrong way because I'm going to have to tie my signature this side, yeah? So, right, hope you're following on. Now, what I'm going to have to do is go in again, probably down here somewhere, like that, and then go through, like that. So that'll, see, that's moved that a little bit. Now I'm going to have to get me, turn it over and make sure that it's not skew-iff in any way. Let's get it back on. Like that. Now I've gone through there, I'll clip that way. It's a bit awkward. It's a bit fiddly with that. See, it's moved again now. Right, I'll just clip that back over. It's because I put the fold in, you see. If I hadn't put the fold in, it would have been a lot easier to get my thread through. Now what I'm going to do now is go up there like that. I'm going to take the thread through, it'd be easier. Pull it through. Then poke that back. I'm just going to take that off because I think that's more or less level. Just going to get my finger in just to open it out a little bit. It's a bit awkward, I must admit. I'll do it like that and then go in like that. Now this hard one, this is a hard one now, going back through the centre. Now I can't see it, you see, so just make sure I've got my thread there. Look, we don't want to lose that. Now what I'm going to have to do is sort of be a bit, sort of guess. See, that was a good guess, wasn't it? Straight through, and then poke it back through that one. Ideally have that in the centre, so you've got your thread one each side, but you can always thread it through when you get it back, you know, when you open it out. Right, and give it a bit of a tug. Ideally, you know, that's going to be level how you want it. Don't have it too close because you want to give it a bit of a hinge. So, you know, just pull it out a smidge. Take that back and take that out now. We don't need them. And then we've got this here. Just pull it a little bit tight. And there you go. But I think ideally I would have sort of liked to have put something over the holes. Not necessarily eyelets, but maybe a bit of tape, or, you know, a bit of masking tape maybe. I should have perhaps thought about that. Some little circles or just something just to keep them from snagging too much, you know, with use over time. So that's one. So that's that one done. Right. There we go. So that now can be folded up, and you can either stick that down and you've got your envelope, yeah, or have it as an opener, which are, you know, it's quite nice. You could pop something in there, but we'll see when we come to do it, when we come to have a look. That one's already an envelope, so yeah, so it probably would be ideal to leave that one open, yeah, because that one's an envelope already. So that's that one. Then we'll go back. Now we've got this one, right? Now this time we've got two flaps, so we can, you know, work out which where we can do it. We haven't got to worry about poking through, you know, blind. Right then guys, I'm just coming up to doing a bit of fast forwarding for you. I just took the washi off there just so that we can line it up ready to put the pamphlet stitch through. I'm using my big clips again just to secure it, just to keep it level, and then we can decide which side we want the knot, you know, just each preference really to which way you want it. I'm using the big needle just so that I don't mess around getting another needle out really. Yeah, so just go through with your big needle. You can always run it through with a board, you know, like a sponge or a bit of foam, if you're a bit worried. But I'm doing it like this just for you guys, so you can actually see what's going on from above. It's just a standard 3 stitch, 3 holes, same as before. Just when you're running through that second hole in the middle, just be careful, because sometimes you can snag it, or, you know, sometimes you can snag your thread and you end up sort of splitting your cotton, which is what I've done here. So I've had to just unravel it a little bit and just put the knot back in. You know, just do a bit of a wriggle about with the thread. But there you go, that's that one done. And there we've got a nice spread really there, if you don't want to glue it down. And then we've got the pocket the other side. We've gone to the front now, where we've got the pink folios, and we're doing the same with this little one at the front. It's a little bit shorter, so the stitches need to be, you know, obviously smaller. So we're just going to go in the centre again, and then we'll run through, just back out, probably about, I don't know, about a ½ inch from the bottom, just up, and then we'll just go back through and then run it back in through the centre, and then we can just tie it up again as normal. Here now is make sure I don't use too much thread, because I think I need some thread for another one. Don't know whether I've done them all. I haven't been counting. Right, let's just cut that then. Small. I bet I haven't got enough, you know, to use the same thread. Unless it is the last one. Can't remember. I don't know whether it is. Right, so that's that one. Done. Let's get the clips off. I thought this was a really good idea. This, you know, this way of joining these envelopes. Better than, you know, using them, sticking them, or, you know, losing your flaps, if you know what I mean. So that's that one. Have I done them all? I think I have, haven't I? Have I? One. See, it's got big complicated. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've done them all. Right, so let's stick it, fold it back up. There we go. So you got one, first one, second one. That one's an envelope already. So shut that one back down. Open it this way. We've got an opener here that we can do something with. We can either put like these pockets, put a pocket on like that. That doesn't look too bad now, or something there, or a belly band down there, you know, or a bookmark or something like that, or even a little notebook with a, you know, a little flap on it. So yeah, I might put one of these here then. I have got one with butterflies. I mean, I could probably make another one of these with that butterfly on, or it doesn't really matter what butterflies are on it, does it really? So that's that one, and then that's the last one. Or did we do that one? Can't remember. That's the last one. Yeah, it's quite like nice. I like it because it's like you don't know what you're going to open, especially if, you know, you've made it for somebody. It's a nice gift to give, because you're opening up all different flaps and, you know, envelopes. So there you go, folks. Right, I'm going to crack on and do some more because I've got quite a few now that I want to play with. I'm proper addicted to it, really bad, you know, because you can come up with lots and lots of different ways, you know, lots of different ideas, and I keep coming up with different things to sort of do. Let's get the one that I'm sort of working on. No, they're not them. Where's the one I'm working on? It's this one, isn't it? I think I'm just doing bits to this one. This was the first one, and I'm sort of adding bits here and there. You can see I've added that there, so cut that the same at the same page. So I'm going to put a little notebook in there, and then this one I've sort of started with these flaps, and I'll probably pop something in there. So yeah, when this is done, I will come back and I'll probably do a flip through of all of them, you know, all finished, and you know, all these gizmos on here and stuff, or different flaps and little envelopes and stuff. So there you go, folks. Right, everybody stay safe. I'm going to get ready for bed now, I think, because it's quite late, and then I'll come back tomorrow and we'll do a bit more. Right then, folks, stay safe. Good night. Bye.